These are Kirby games you can't play anymore. Some actually released and then just vanished. Others were digital download only until Nintendo deleted them. So I found every single abandoned Kirby game, and today I will be playing and ranking them. First, we're starting with a game you've probably never seen before, Kirby's Toy Box. These were Japan-only playable minigames players could download in 1996, using a special device called the Satellaview, which connected to the Japanese SNES. Then Nintendo shut down the service a few years later, making it impossible for players to get these, until fans leaked them online. Right away, I started with Kirby's Toy Box Arranged Balls, where I shot Kirby-shaped orbs into holes where Mr. Frosties / walruses were waiting to pick them up and light up. I can also control the power to aim for certain holes to score more points. And that's the entire game, so I'm ranking it C tier because it's so short. Kirby's Toy Box Ball Rally looked a lot more interesting, as I had to guide circle-shaped Kirbys across this weirdly designed puzzle to the exit, where I can open and close different pathways. It got surprisingly difficult fast, as more Kirbys spawn, and even giant King Dedede balls as well. And if one of them falls and spikes, they become angels, which is a nice addition. With more stages, this one would have gone crazy, but it's only one, so I'm gonna rank it B tier. Kirby's Toy Box Baseball had me swinging a digital bat to smack a Kirby baseball, as you want to swing to drop the ball into the home run or base slots. To get Kirbys on the bases, get home runs, and win the game. Then it resets and you repeat the same thing over and over again until you lose your mind. I'm gonna rank this game C tier. Kirby's Toy Box Cannonball. No idea why this is a game, but I played as a robot lobbing Kirby grenades to blow up terrain and destroy the other robot's HP. With different maps, clouds that ricochet grenades, this is pure chaos. It's kind of sad playing this alone, but it is 2-player as well, which is a plus, so I'm ranking it A tier. Kirby's Toy Box Round and Round Ball. Is this Kirby? I don't even know what I'm looking at. You're firing Kirby balls into a creature, and you have to set the power just right to land in the center holes for points. This feels like an arcade game, but worse, as you only have 3 tries, and I'm probably never gonna play this game again, so it's getting ranked D tier. Kirby's Toy Box Pachinko and Pinball are pretty similar. Surprise, surprise, you launch infinite Kirby balls in Pachinko to land in pockets and the middle Kirby for Giga Chad points, and in Pinball, you launch a ball and have to keep it alive with paddles to score as much points as possible. These games are fun for like 30 seconds and then you get bored and realize the real machines are better. So I'm gonna rank them C tier. The last one, Kirby's Toy Box Star Break. You bounce Kirby on a trampoline held by hamsters to smash stars and try not to drop him too many times. Sounds simple, but this one actually has multiple levels. It gets hectic fast, requiring super speed reaction time, and ends with a King Dedede boss chucking hammers at you. It's intense, satisfying, and has more than 5 minutes of gameplay. I'm gonna rank it A tier. Don't forget, there are more wild abandoned Kirby games coming up in the video. Stay tuned. Next up are the abandoned 3DS games. These were all digital only downloads available on the eShop until Nintendo erased them from the earth in 2023. First up is Kirby Fighters Deluxe. Released in 2014, this originally was a mini game in Kirby's Triple Deluxe, a mainline Kirby that was so good they turned it into a full game. I started off with the single player campaign, which gave me the option to choose between different types of Kirby copy abilities. From ninja to fighter to sword, there were so many choices I was struggling to pick which one I wanted, so I tried a bunch. The way this mode works is you kind of go through like a boss rush, stages where you fight different types of Kirbys or occasionally creatures you see in your nightmares, like Crackle, the cloud with eyeballs and spikes. Instantly, I noticed how much this game feels like Super Smash Bros. Apart from the fact that you can only play Kirby, each one gets a unique moveset, some more powerful than others, like the Whip Kirby that can combo for infinity. There were also annoying items and amazing design stages, like the stage with the bird boss that's just there to torment you, or the hammer stage where you constantly dodge. This created such chaotic and fun gameplay. And I fought the final big bad boss, King Dedede, fighting his mini versions and his giant version that spins around, jumps, doing his usual stuff. And once I defeated him, I unlocked a rare skin for my copy Kirby, which you can do for all of them. This is such a fun game to play, it's kinda sad that new players will never experience it. Thankfully, there's a sequel on the Nintendo Switch, which has everything and more, and I'm gonna rank this game S tier. Next up, Dedede's Drum Dash Deluxe. Released in 2014, this also originally was a mini game in Kirby's Triple Deluxe. And I guess technically it isn't a Kirby game, as the main character is King Dedede, his first and only game ever. But I will still cover it. Clicking level 1 immediately hit me with instructions, and that's when I knew this game is gonna be insanely difficult. I started bouncing and moving left on the drums with no clue of what to do, and learned quickly there are 3 types of jumps King Dedede has. The regular jump, the high jump which launches you out of the bottom screen, and the super jump. Clicking A at the right time activates the more powerful one. I realized how important these jumps are, as you have to cycle between all of them while paying attention to 2 screens at once, making this game kind of crazy to play. There's a level time limit, so you can't take your time, enemies on both screens you gotta dodge, and a health bar that limits the amount of mistakes you can make. And after completing level 1, I realized how cooked this game is. To get a perfect score / nice looking medal, I need to take 0 damage, collect every single coin, and jump perfectly on beat. Luckily, you don't have to do this unless you're a psycho and want to unlock a single secret level. There are many unique stages in this game, some with tiny drums you sometimes miss, very annoying enemies, and horrible obstacles, like these spiked pencils that ruin my day. Oh, and I almost forgot, a carpet that blocks your screen. Why is that a thing? This is a fun, tough, well-designed game, especially if you like listening to Kirby music while being tortured. I'm gonna rank it A tier. Hopefully they make a sequel in the future. Next up, Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, released in 2017. Originally a mini game for Kirby's Planet Robobot. I guess this was too good not to make a full game. And there even is a sequel on the Switch. Now for this one, I was really excited as it's an action RPG Kirby game. And it started off with lore, as it glazes Kirby as the savior and there's enemies that need to be defeated to save everything. The way I'm supposed to play is by doing missions in different zones, fighting a single enemy boss with teammates that are tank, damage, or healer roles. I started out as a sword dude that I thought was a damage class, but actually was a tank that can spawn a giant barrier that makes my teammates and myself invincible. In the missions, you spam attack the bosses, trying to defeat them as fast as possible, while avoiding various abilities with a time limit. And later in the fight, power tablets appear, and if you collect them, you're able to cast an ultimate ability, which does insane amounts of damage if you're able to time it correctly. I was really starting to enjoy this game. You level up, get stronger, you can play different Kirbys like the Bee Mage that can control time. There's so many different types of bosses you face, some way harder than others, but there was one issue that ruined everything. This game is pay to win. To even start missions, you need to spend vigor, which is a limited resource I have. To refill it, you either have to wait or spend a currency called gem apples, which the game does give you, but you could also buy it in the shop for real money. These gem apples are used to buy XP boosting orbs, books that increase the resources you get from battles, which are used to buy stronger gear. And the worst of them all, gem apples are used to unlock new missions. So if you don't have any, you can't progress the game forward. I was gonna rank this game high, but it's gonna get a B tier because it's still really fun. Next up, Kirby's Blowout Blast, released in 2017. That again was originally a mini game called Kirby 3D Rumble from Kirby's Planet Robobot. It started off in a 3D space with a level 1 floating star, which I clicked and was transported into a nice looking green world. This game reminds me of the 2D Kirby DS games I played back in the day, but in this one, there's a time limit, which is scary. I'm collecting bronze, silver, and gold coins for some reason, and I have no copy abilities. Instead, I can inhale massive amounts of enemies and become super huge and blast a star projectile. Also, during certain parts of the level, I get trapped, I have to face waves of enemies, and when the first level ended, I unknowingly completed some objectives and was rewarded with a gold trophy, which I soon realized was super important. As I completed more levels, I reached the boss stage and faced off against a blue creature with giant eyeballs named Lo, which I defeated by bob and weaving, inhaling green boxes, and blasting it back, which unlocked the next world and a special stage I could only access after getting a gold trophy in every single World 1 level. And this is the point when I realized this game is cooked. To unlock these special stages, which every single world has, you need to complete 3 of the 4 objectives of every level, which is taking 0 damage, speed running, collecting every coin, and defeating every enemy. This looks like a cute, fun game, but as I progressed further, it got insanely difficult, especially when you're trying to be perfect. Inhaling and dodging certain enemies, like these evil orange dudes that can only be defeated by star projectiles, as inhaling them turns them demonic. Not taking a single point of damage facing a crazy eyeball cloud creature is nuts. Of course you don't have to do this, but then you're locked out of 50% of the game's content. So as I traversed through these beautiful levels trying to play perfect, I eventually unlocked the first special stage, which is just a mind-bending, harder version of World 1 that looks way cooler. And once you face off against the final boss of the regular stages, which is just a giant King Dedede, like bro is trying everything in his power to destroy me, you win and unlock a special stage called Secret Path, which is unlocked by getting a gold trophy in every single level, including the special ones. And if you unlock it, it gives you even harder levels to complete and a final King Dedede boss fight. Here's some footage of it because I definitely did not do that. This was one of the more simpler games of the video, but I'm surprised with how much content it had. And I'm gonna rank it S tier because I absolutely love it. Lastly, and the weirdest game in this entire video, Jaguar sewing machine embroidery-only software Kirby family. Horribly long name. This is a canceled Japanese exclusive title that would have released for the Game Boy Color in 2001 that is able to sew designs for you using a special Jaguar JN100 machine. This would have released if the Mario version of it actually did well. This game vanished for almost 20 years until it was found and leaked online in 2020. And it's almost unplayable for me because I don't have a special sewing machine and it may not even work. This game is unreleased. But I can look at various Kirby character designs, adjust dimensions for the machine that would have automatically sewed it into clothing. It looks like a cool concept, but it doesn't really fit with gaming. So I'm gonna rank it D tier. It's trash. And that's every single abandoned Kirby game on Earth, I think. Surprisingly, most of them were actually good. Hopefully Nintendo brings a few of them back from the dead. It'd be a shame if they don't. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.